Okay, there we go. Let's see. We're gonna add a couple more potatoes to our. Okay, that's good. I got all the big ones out. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. All right, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and move this back. Huh? Yeah, we live, baby. We is live, baby. We is live. How y'all doing this evening? Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome to everybody. Um, Let me see. What am I getting ready to do? Let's talk about a couple of things. Welcome, you guys. Come on in here. Let's talk a while. Let's set a spell. We're not gonna have a slice of pie tonight. But welcome to Tips, Topics, and Talk with me, your girl Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide. Also the owner and founder of KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. You can go ahead and download the app if you so choose to do so. And I would encourage you to do so because so much is happening. I just got out of a meeting and we got some things that are coming down the pipe. And y'all, this is work. It ain't cute. Look. Oh my God. So that was Imani. So yes, okay. So guys, tonight we are going to be, first of all, my daughter told me that I talk really fast. And that is because I am good. Hello, good evening to everybody that is paying attention. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and pull me up on a couple of other devices so I can kind of take a look and see what you guys are saying. That would be kind of cool. Welcome to my second broadcast of the day. Lord, it make me a little tired sometimes. Yes. But it's all right because that's what we are here for. Come on in here and let's talk for a minute. Once again, it's your girl Paulette. Go ahead and share this particular broadcast. That would be kind of cool. I would really appreciate that. We're going to be talking about some things that I noticed this evening. And it's the price of gas. Anybody else notice it? We're going to talk about that. We're going to do a recap of what we talked about for the day shift. If you missed the day shift, it is available via video on the Brownstone Center and the Sunday brunch. You can go ahead and check it out there. What I'm going to be doing tonight is making a quick dinner because I got a ton of work to do tonight. But I definitely wanted to come in here and talk to you guys about our every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday topics, which are tips, topics, and talk. Okay? So we're going to be talking about tips, we're going to be talking about topics, and we're going to be talking about stuff that is just in the news. We had a conversation, one of our hot topics. I think I'm going to actually post this in the Brownstone Center. But you guys, I'm moving stuff around so that I can have a place to prepare my I need to put this phone over here. Lord have mercy. Just stuff everywhere. Listen, we have there you go. Thank you, baby. A couple things. Y'all see I'm moving my chair and stuff out the way. How y'all doing? Hey, Kima. Gas ain't about to stress you out. Listen, girl. Let me tell you how bad it is. How bad is it? It's so bad. Listen, I was driving. Let me tell you how bad it is. You ready, Kima? And I want y'all to share this because this is true. It didn't stress me out, but I was driving to go and take care of some business before I went live. And on my way to finish what I was doing, the empty gas tank sign comes on and it went ding. And when it went ding, I was like, oh my God. So I'm driving past like 4-5, on the way, to go and do what I needed to do. I drove past, 5 gas stations. And currently the gas in my area is $4.07 per gallon. Now, I just sat here and told you, yes, I'm angry too, Nakima. Trust me, I'm angry. Listen, I literally said to myself that, if you put this $15 in this tank, it is not going to fill up this car. queen. And I know I'm not the only person that does that, right? So I'm the $15 queen. I am notorious for that. $4 American. Yes, girl. Nikita. Girl, listen. $4.07 per gallon. Y'all, do you know that I drove right past the gas stations and came on to the house? I'm a $15 queen when it comes to putting gas in my tank, because literally I can almost fill my tank up. I have a small car. I don't need that much stuff, right? And I figure if I put $15, $20 in there, that's going to carry me for the whole week into the weekend. And I might have close to a quarter tank left for me to fill up again. And it's not going to take the whole 15 for me to do it. Oh, no, not this time. I literally drove back home and my car is on E right now because I'm trying to make adult decisions on whether or not I'm so serious. Is it just me? Am I the only one that noticed that gas? Like the other day, what was it? Yesterday, we went out and we actually went to one of our suppliers so we could pick up stuff for the store because we're reopening the store for the spring. Y'all, we were driving by a BP and it said $3.89. I promise you, as I shake my head like I'm at church, listen, that daggone thing went to $3.99 in our face. And I was like, big dog, just go ahead and make it $4. That's what I want you to do. No, doggone well, this American dollar ain't worth a day. Period. I was so thrown off, y'all. And I know I'm not the only one that is having to make these kinds of decisions. Because listen, what is the one thing that we talk about on Mondays? What is today? Money Mondays, right? We know that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we know Mondays is Money Mondays. And when I tell y'all I was having a Money Monday kind of madness day, when I saw that, my car is on E right now because I need to decide whether I'm going to walk to work. I'm so serious. I have no idea what I'm going to do. So, y'all, it's so serious in these parts that I am literally over here getting ready to make a poor man's meal. That's how serious it is. Ain't no money on the Monday. Girl, I honestly, hey, Brenda, how are you? I'm going to be even more mad tomorrow. My friend said it went up 2 times in one day. What? Did it?
Making dessert?
Huh? I'm not making no dessert, girl. You crazy. Listen, when I tell you, my car, I promise you it's okay. I was going to make a reel about it and everything today. I promise you I was. I was like, there is no freaking way. There's no way. No way. $4. Do you know the last time it's a hot mess? I literally, y'all, I'm making potatoes. We're going to bake some potatoes this evening with some sausage. We're going to, you count your mouth. Listen, it's going to be a whole bunch of barbecues and backyard family reunions and stuff happening in these parts because I promise you, people are not going to be spending money trying to go out and do different things. Y'all know what I mean? Like, for real, you know folks not going to do that. $4. And then, so one of our classmates, Brenda, Chip Beach, is in California right now doing this thing with construction or whatever else he's doing. And he posted an entire picture of gas prices, and they were like $9 a gallon. Oh, we all gonna walk on each other's back. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, I thought, oh my God. And if things don't turn around the way that they are with this war and all this other stuff, we are definitely going to see, I believe, the very first time Gaslight come on and I just see how, ma'am, I promise you that's what I did tonight. I let that sucker come on and I started driving. I said, well, I guess I'll go and get gas because I know it's about to be high. $3.49. Okay, I can hang. You know, I fill it up one good time because my job is 15 minutes away from the house. Anything that I really need to do because of where I live is literally within maybe a 2 to 3 mile radius. I don't have to go anywhere, far, right? And ultimately, at the end of the day, if I really need to do anything for KCCR, guess what? I can log in virtually. It is not that serious, okay? So here's what hey, Jason Gregory Berry, how you doing, honey? Come on in here. So y'all, what we're doing tonight is I'm going to make a basic sausage and potato meal because because the rest of my money, I can't have no steak tonight. I can't do nothing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Work from home, y'all. Did y'all hear y'all president the other day? That's y'all president and still count. Okay, so listen, share this depending on what platform that you're on, because I'm going in about this gas. Listen. For those of you all who are not aware, I am literally just joshing around, and I can go in and out of character. I honestly don't talk like that. Lies. All lies. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And if you are not comfortable with that, hey, if you don't like what I say or do, please, for your sake and mine, unfollow me. Yes, yeah. All right, so listen. Y'all, what we're going to be doing tonight is I am going to be taking some potatoes that I've had, rather than, just kind of let them get old on me. I'm literally going to be cutting these, slicing these up. What Joe talking about? Listen, girl, let's talk about what Mr. Joe Biden is talking about. Joe Biden said in his State of the Union address, if anybody missed it, listen, he said that he ready for folks to go back to work. Well, listen here, Joe, listen. Come on in the room and let's talk about these gas prices. Come on in the room and let's talk about how low my stress level is. Come on in the room while I go over here and I get Roger. And we're going to be using Roger tonight. Roger is our cutting board, okay? And we are going to be slicing, and while I run my mouth, we're going to be slicing these potatoes that have already been washed, okay? Guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to cut them all the way down to the bottom. We're just going to cut them. That one cut all the way through. Lord have mercy. Listen, y'all. So let me just say this really quick. For those of you all who have ordered the spices, your order went out today. So I want to let you know that it is appreciated. If you want those spices, I'm going to leave it in the description on all of the platforms that we're on. So if you're on YouTube, I'll be putting that in the description for you. I should have done it beforehand so you guys could kind of catch it. Girl can't afford to drive to work. And that's what I was getting ready to say, Kima, is that you can't afford to drive to work. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm literally slicing these half, like midway, almost to where it's cut in parts, right? But just enough so that I can put some good stuff on the inside, right? Now, my oven is already preheated to 350 degrees because, that's everybody's middle ground, especially in Black folks' houses. Most people of color have that one midway point, 350 degrees. We don't follow nothing. We just let the spirits lead us. Praise the Lord, saints. So, y'all, I literally could not believe the price of gas. And so Joe Biden is talking about he's ready for everybody to go back to work. Well, listen, my job already told us that we have to start coming back 2 times a week. Guess what they're getting out of me? 2 times a week, okay? Because when I work from home, I literally get more work done. So I already know what days that I'm going in so that I can do my little walkthroughs and stuff like that. And because honestly, I get more done when I'm at home. When I'm at home in my little office, or if I'm down here in the kitchen or whatever, after I go live in the morning, the next thing I do is I log into my computer. I start answering emails, taking care of my businesses, the business meetings and stuff that I have for my employer, all of that. Now, I will tell you what, they get more work out of me that way because I don't have associates that are coming in and out of my office and stuff like that. Y'all see how I'm making that look cute and stuff. So the one thing that I will say is that I don't mind going into the job. That's not the issue. The issue is the level of stress that you get from going in there every single day. So we were mandated to start going back in April, 2 to 3 times a week, and they are going to give us a hybrid schedule. I'm cool with that, right? A lot of companies are not offering to do that. We can't afford to drive to work, and we will be broke trying to go to work to make money and be broke again. Girl, listen, let's talk about that, shall we? That's the truth. It really, really is. And so when you're talking about gas, girl, when I saw $4.07, I'm going to wake up tomorrow. It's going to be $5, y'all. I'm telling you. Now, the last time that I saw this happen, it was 2008, y'all. It was 2008. I don't know if any of you all are old enough to remember that. You might have been in high school. You might have been where I was and like, good God almighty, gas is so high. Well, I absolutely remember the last time gas was $4 a gallon. I do believe that we are going to see it go higher than that. Hey, Angela, how are you? Come on in here, girl. We talking about how high this gas is. Let me tell y'all, for those of you all who are just now joining, thank you for joining tonight's broadcast of Tips, Topics, and Talk with the Brownstone Center. Me, your girl Paulette, the host of the Day Shift and also the Sunday Brunch syndicated radio show on KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. We are talking about how high this gas is. Let me tell you what I did tonight. For those of you all who are just now joining us, listen, I am on E. I'm going to say that again. I am on E. On E. Period. I am on E. I drove past the gas station. Let me tell you why. I drove past the gas station because I'm literally making adult decisions like, do I need to fill my tank up or do I need to put $4 in here and get where I'm going and go on to the house? What am I going to do when I have to go into the office this week? Because I'm going into the office this week, right? And even though it's only 15 minutes away from my house, that's still gas I'm going to be spending. What if an emergency comes up? What am I going to do? You know, let me tell you what I did. I drove right on past all of those gas stations and came right to the house with the car on E. I sure did. I sure did. Didn't care. Oh man, I messed that one up. That's okay. So we're slicing our potatoes down almost where it's cut like this one here, but we're not cutting all the way through because we're going to be drizzling some nice flavors in there. Oven is already on 350 degrees. And then we're going to add our seasonings from, of course, Brownstone blends. We're going to use our everyday blend and also our garlic lemon pepper blend for some additional flavor this evening. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but if you have plans, so my daughter calls me. She's getting married in July. She calls me last night. She says, Mama, you need to probably look at y'all tickets now because, you know, it's going to be pretty expensive if you don't try to get your tickets now. You know gas prices. Yes, I know gas prices is going up. Darn it. You don't have to remind me. Okay? I'm fully aware. All right, so here's what we're using tonight. Everyday blend from Brownstone Blends. And we are also using the garlic lemon pepper blend. Okay, what you say, Kima? What? Yes, Tamika is getting married, girl. She is getting married. Yes. And so me being the person that I am, first of all, let me show y'all what I did because I normally share my planner. So we did planning last night. But in my planner, y'all, let me show y'all what I did. I'm so pitiful. So, of course, I planned out my work week already. Okay. But I bought additional pages because I already know I need to drop some pounds. And so I put here what I had for dinner today. I have 144 days as of today to get ready for this girl's wedding. I'm not playing with y'all. Okay. I need y'all to understand that I am serious. This is serious. Okay. And I have got to be fabulous because I don't want to be the mother. Oh, that's her mama. You know what I mean? Yes, girl, I can't. Aren't these the cutest? Listen, y'all, look at my measuring cups. Ain't they cute? Look at that. Cute little bowls. Amen. Amen. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take salted butter and I'm going to place this in here, put it in the microwave and put these back in here. Okay. So when we're talking about Money Mondays, honey, we're talking about some stuff because listen, I was not ready for that gas price to be that high. And I promise you, I'm still sitting here right now while I'm talking to y'all. And I'm like, I'm still making adult decisions because I really honestly don't know what to do. I know I need to put gas in my car, y'all. I know that. But at the same token, I'm going to tell you something else. I am going to be sharing anything that I can to help you guys save money because I don't think we're going to see the end of this. I'm not throwing these away. Okay. We're going to put these right in here. All right. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open these up just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also take a clove of garlic and I'm going to put this in here to kind of give it an aromatic flavor. and a beautiful scent in the house. So I'm going to take 2 sticks of butter. Yep, I said 2 sticks of butter. Listen, if you here trying to worry about your waistline tonight, today is not it, okay? But we are going to be doing like a sausage as well to go with this. And I'm just going to put this in the microwave until it kind of melts down a little bit. And I might not need all that. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Don't play with yourself. Okay. All right. Here we go, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Not the oven, the microwave on a couple of seconds. And then what we'll do is get ready and start cutting open our sausage. This is a mild smoked sausage local to this area. And so I'm just going to go on ahead and cut this open as well. Lord have mercy. How do I do that? Let me see. Maybe I need a sharp knife. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. All right. Oh, there we go. That's better. Now, what I will tell you is that I'm going to slice these as well. But the first thing that I'm going to do, because I don't want to burn the sausage, because smoked sausage has already been cooked. You know that. I'm going to put these in the oven first. Okay. Ah, perfect. Yes. So we don't need to get the butter where it's burnt. We just want it enough where we can do some extra stirring ourselves, right? So I'm just going to stir that butter up. This is about a cup, 8 ounces of butter. Okay, that's about two sticks of butter. And we're going to just pour that over our potatoes, and then we're going to season it. But the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this everyday blend and I'm going to put it in here. Listen, I'm going to just take the top off. How about that? Quit playing. Quit playing. Okay, Kima. Yeah, y'all, I literally was blown away. I really was. This is our everyday blend right here. And hi, Cara. How are you? And then we also have our garlic lemon pepper blend here. I'm just going to put that into the butter mixture right here. Y'all, the oven is already on, okay? So what we're doing is just getting this ready. I'm going to get a little spoon. We're going to stir this up in here. And we're going to take it and we're going to pour this over our potatoes, okay? Let me go on ahead and get that down. Okay, so we're going to slowly just pour it over there. I would slather it with but I don't want to. I want this to be messy and buttery and all of that. Now, halfway through this baking, y'all, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that garlic and I'm going to get it in here and put it over top of our potatoes. Y'all see that? This is pure butter and our seasonings from our everyday blend and our garlic lemon pepper blend. Okay. So we put all of that over there. Okay. Most people are like, well, how did you come up with it? Because, y'all, I have anosmia. And because of that, I have a hard time sensing the taste of food and smelling it. So I have to cook for that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Hey, Angela, she said, what up, Paulette? All right. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my oven up to about 400. So we can go ahead and get that stuff popping. 405, that'll be good. Now, what I'm going to do in the meantime is let's finish talking about, honey, this gas. Because I honestly believe that we are going to see an influx of people that are not going to be doing as much as they want to because this gas is too high. I actually was on a post, and I believe it might have been DeCarlo's, where he did a post on gas, and somebody showed their receipt for how much they spent on gas for his car, and it was like $671 just for him to fill up his tank. That means he got a gas guzzler, and that means that he's driving a tank. He got to be. So this is a mild sausage, y'all. And what I'm going to do is after we put our garlic into the little pan, we're going to put these in there. We don't want to burn these, so I'm not going to put these in right away. Okay. I don't know why I took all of it. There we go. There we go. That's better. All right. So all we're doing, I'm really making something super quick, something that can be added to one of our meal preps for this week. Let me tell y'all what I had today. I had a huge salad. I had a butter, what is it called? A butter lettuce salad. And let me tell y'all what I did. Y'all ready for this? I'm so silly, but I gotta show you. So I am trying to become a green thumb. So the butter baby lettuce, the buttercup lettuce that I bought actually came from a farm where this lettuce itself is kept in water and some kind of dirt, but I forgot how they do it, but it's made in a greenhouse. And so since it's still got the roots, I figured, and it's still growing. Look, that wasn't there earlier today because I've been looking at it, just kind of watching it. So here's the thing. I'm just going to put it right in here, and let's see if I can grow me some lettuce. At least I'll be able to add it to maybe a sandwich or something like that. You know, I'm willing to try anything just once, you know. All right, so let's get to talking about this this gas. So Imani, for you, what is your idea about, are we gonna be ride sharing to share the cost of gas? What are we gonna do? I mean, I'm serious. This is crazy. This is insane. I promise you, it really is. And every time I think about it, I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me.
We're gonna get a skateboard.
We're gonna get a skateboard. Honey, we got bicycles in the garage we've never used. Brand new. I guess we need to air up them tires and we need to be riding to work that way. I'm so serious. I mean, it's ridiculous. And Imani, you what? Hi, KJ. Are you coming to join us?
I got the bike.
Huh? And what you gonna do, baby?
From where to go.
Okay, where you finna work out? Hey, baby. Hey. Hey. Huh? What? Where are you working out? Upstairs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Put it back in my room when you're done. Goodbye. He don't want to be bothered with me today, y'all. Y'all see that? Y'all see how he is?
It's just that the bike is always
Right, I know. Just put it back. You do. I appreciate you, honey. All right, so we are still slicing up our sausage. The oven is on. And we're gonna also do some garlic, like I said. So I'll be taking a clove of garlic. Now, y'all, if anybody is following me on the regular, you know that every week what I also like to do is talk about, and I'm almost bragging, I think, about how much money I actually save by going to this organization here in town. And it's a food co-op is what it is, and it's for the entire community. And I have noticed that there are more and more people that go to this sucker than it ever has been, and I could see why. I was watching the news this morning, and I actually shared this on the day shift on KCCR this morning, and inflation is at 7.1%. I don't know if y'all know that, but inflation is at 7.1%. However, people's income has only increased by 5.2%. Okay, that's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so we have people that are going to be, you know, like I said, like what I did today. What did I do today, y'all? I made adult decisions today, and I decided to come on to the house, and I'm still on E. I'm on E right now. It's crazy. It is crazy. For real, for real, for real. Now listen. It's so serious. I gotta drink and think about this. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Because I honestly don't know what to do. I really don't. I need to walk to work. I need to call my boss and be like, listen, do they have a shuttle that can come out here and pick me up? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't. So let's get those garlic cloves. Where'd they go? Now I know I'm not crazy. We got garlic. Plenty of garlic. What is my son doing? Yo! Okay, we can use an onion. Let's put an onion in there. And that'll be halfway through to, here we go. Let's put two in there. That should be pretty cool. All right, so I have an onion. And I have my, I have an onion, and I also have 2 cloves of garlic. I am going to drizzle some olive oil over top of these and put these in our potatoes as well. Okay. So I'm going to put these to the side. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I can use this bowl. Put this here. Okay. So again, hey, everybody that's coming to the broadcast. Welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, and I am also a part of KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. And I host both the morning radio show, The Day Shift, which airs on KCCR at 10 a.m. in the morning, followed by, of course, the Hot Lunch Mix. The Hot Lunch Mix. So, pretty cool stuff there. Why are my knives not working? I honestly don't feel like it tonight, but I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and use my serrated knife to get this open. So I only want the bottom part of this open. That's it. So we can roast these. Okay. There we go. Very aromatic. We're going to put these right into the oven. And we're going to pour, again, like I said, we're going to pour some olive oil over top of it. And what these cloves are going to do is give the potatoes a beautiful flavor and an aroma, okay? That's going to be pretty nice. And I know that we have our garlic lemon pepper blend that we use, which is a part of Brownstone. Those are bulbs of garlic cloves. It's this section. Yeah. Yeah, bulbs of garlic. Yep. Yeah, no. Yeah, I know, Brenda. You're right. So these are complete bulbs. You are absolutely correct. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the whole thing in there, girl. That's what I'm finna do. Yes, y'all correct me, honey. Let me be right. But I don't know about nobody else. And see, where I live, there are no buses. There's no MARTA down here, honey. So I'm going to have to figure it out. And I'm aggravated. I really am. I really, really am. So y'all, I'm taking these out. I'm excited about this recipe too, y'all, because it's so simple. Okay. Yep. I'm going to do another bulb. Okay. All righty. And I'm aggravated by this because I've never had a problem cutting it open. That means it's time for me to get new knives or something, or sharpen the ones that I have. And y'all, last time I did this live, I cut the hell out of myself. I don't want to do that. So there we go. I just want the ends of it. And then again, taking these out. Now you can eat these, or I'm going to tell you what's really, really amazing is when these are baked in olive oil and then you rub these on toasted bread. Okay, that's a really good thing to kind of do. So we're also talking about Money Mondays, and what we're talking about here is, again, like I said, that darn gas. I'm telling you, that's a beast. Huh? Am I in a different kitchen, girl? No. I'm in my kitchen. Does it look different, Brenda? Okay, so I'm going to cut these off because it's starting to sprout. There we go. So one of the other things that I do is every Wednesday, I usually go and I pick out food items from an organization here that kind of helps the community to get together and just save money, which is a thing. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put them back in here. And I'm just going to drizzle a little olive oil over top of these. And I'm going to add these to the potatoes. Okay. So I have some Iberia olive oil. And I'm going to take it straight from. Here we go. This is going to infuse the oils from the olives. I'm sorry, not from the olives. Infuse the oil into the garlic. And then the oil is going to be flavorful as well. And then we're just going to put this right on top of our potatoes which would be pretty good as well. So I'm mixing it up in the same container that I had the butter in, and also all of our brownstone blends. Okay. And we're just going to pop this right into the oven. And we're still going to wait on putting these in there because I don't want this to overcook. Okay. So I am doing that now. And as a matter of fact, let me change. Yeah, I'm in the same kitchen, honey. You said yes. Thought fridge was on the other side. It's over here now. I'm going to tell you what's probably different is I am using a program, and it might flip me around, but my kitchen is always behind me on my left side. So yeah. And the reason why we're doing it this way is because I'm able to broadcast in more of the platforms that I'm on at one time by using this, as opposed to doing it different ways, which is driving me nuts because I have an audience that pays attention to me on several different platforms. And so this is just going to make it easier for me to reach everybody and not burn myself out. Okay, so I'm going to put our beautiful, oh, yes, already. Look, y'all. Oh, my. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do, since this butter is doing its thing, honey, is I'm going to take these potatoes, and we are going to take some of that butter and put them right back on top of those potatoes. You see how I'm doing that? Right in those crevices. Now, let me tell you another reason why I'm using this butter and the olive oil together, because this is just straight butter, and we don't want it to burn with this high of the oven heat. So I'm going to use the olive oil to reduce burning. Okay, while our potatoes are doing their thing this way, okay? So that's going to be important. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to pour that over as well. And everybody's just getting ready to marry each other and just be happy. Everybody's going to be happy. Yes. In this together. We're in this love together. All right, I'm going to put the top on it, and let's start some of that steam process, right? With my old school pan. Okay. And we're just going to put that in there. We're going to turn our oven up just a little bit more to about 425. Okay. We're going to let that bake and start straightening up this mess a little bit. Goodness. All right. Now, up next, we're going to cut our onion. Yeah. So we're going to cut this onion. And we're going to prepare this to be a part of this medley of veggies as well. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I get so many veggies from this place that I go every Wednesday. And I do try to go every Wednesday because they get a new shipment of, fresh fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. And when I'm talking about these gas prices, y'all, it's impacting not only gas prices. Did I tell you about the cost of bacon the other day? Imani, did I tell you about that?
No.
Child, listen. So one of the things that I was planning on doing is, oh, you can turn it up just a little bit. That sounds good. Let me ask y'all, how much is bacon in your area? So I was going to get the thick cut bacon that I always get. Imani, that thing was $9.82. I'm not playing. I'm playing no games. The next time I go in there, I'm going to take a picture of it because I couldn't believe it either. KJ was like, I know you lying. No. So then I went down one and I was like, well, I can't get those. Let me go ahead and get the Great Value brand because I don't do Great Value. Don't know why. Don't ask me. $10.99. Where you at, Brenda? What? You have got to be kidding me. It was $9. It might as well have been $10. Why y'all playing with us? Just go ahead and just do a big dog. If it's $10, just say it's $10. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. So I went for the cheap one. I got the bacon that the bacon pieces, because I was like, I'm gonna put some bacon in something, especially when you're trying to drop your carbs just a little bit. Bacon is one of the things that I'll cook with an egg or something like that, to kind of stay within my carb count that I'm supposed to have. Well, anyway, so all of that aside, I left the bacon and went with the cheapest one. And honey, it was $5. It was $4 and some change. Honey, it was so close to $5, it might as well have been $5 for real. So, all of that aside, was I aggravated? Absolutely. Because I'm seeing it. Now, the one thing that I know is that we're going to see more of this. And the question is what are we going to do to make sure that our families are fed good, nutritious food, right? That's a good question. And also, how are we going to get creative in how we feed our families? Like you notice here, honey, I got basics. I have an onion. I got a bulb of garlic, like Brenda said. And then we also have potatoes, basic potatoes. You can get a bag of potatoes anywhere. I don't even know how much potatoes are now. I've had these. And we keep these in the garage where it's been cold so that they don't sprout. Okay. So I got that going. And I'm like, okay, what else can we do to help our household to be better during these lean times? Because I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how much money you're making. You notice that things are higher than they have been. Am I crazy, Imani?
It's real out here.
It is. It is real out here in these streets. I don't care where you live. I know you see it. I know you feel it at the pump. And I promise you, I don't know what kind of life decisions I'm going to be making tomorrow when I decide whether or not I am going to put gas in my car. I literally am on E, y'all, for real. I'm on E. Now, while I continue on with my shenanigans for tonight, here is what is happening for this week with KCCR and the Brownstone Center. Go ahead and like the Brownstone Center on Facebook. That's the first thing that you should do. Why? Because that's where all of the events are happening. That's where you're going to see sales. That's where you're going. Did I say sales? Yes, I said sales. Because we are looking out for you. We've joined forces with a couple of companies to provide you guys with access to sales codes and things like that that you can use. We're going to be providing you with a link where you can get cash back on items. I'm going to be posting that tonight when I log off from here. Why is this important? Because, honey, you ought to be trying to find any way to keep more money in your household. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real. Okay? It is not a game in these streets. Okay? And I don't think that we've seen the last of it, honestly. All right? So I just want us all to be prepared for what can come down the pipe for all of us. Now, the sausage, we've got our onions, we've got the garlic, we've got the olive oil, we have the butter, we have our everyday blends, our garlic lemon pepper blend. We also have our potatoes. Let's talk about that. And so y'all, look at this one. Isn't this one, this almost looks gross, doesn't it? As if they have any shelves. I don't think I got that part, Brenda. But yeah, look at this one. If you can type it again, I'll try to answer that one. I think you fat fingered that one. So look at this. This is a potato, and we know potatoes just reproduce themselves. So these are little sprouts. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant this along with my lettuce. A green thumb, I am not. Okay, but we're definitely going to make sure that this one at least sprouts something. I want to see if it's gonna work. I really do. Now, let's talk about me getting ready for this girl's wedding. I'm gonna work out tonight. I'm giving myself 30 minutes of working out, and I'm going to do upper body. So I'm not doing chest and back. I'm going to do biceps and triceps, and I'm going to do my traps. Okay. I'm going to try my best to get back into it. I'm going to move slow, going to work out and see how I do. Anything on the grocery shelves? Let me tell you something. That's something else I noticed too. I'm glad that you brought that up, Brenda. Let me tell you why. Because that is something that I noticed, is that the shelves are not as full as they used to be. It's almost, and I'm going to tell you why. And I know this has got to be the biggest reason why. Let me take a swig. People are already storing up. That has to be what it is. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I was going to buy a deep freezer. I didn't. And now I need one for situations like this. Because when there are good cuts of meat, when there are deals on, say, for instance, bread or anything like that, things that you can freeze, these would be those times that you would actually be able to access your stash, right? And I know I have the freezer over here, but it's not a deep freezer. And no workers. Yes. Honey, we're not even going to talk about that. We went to a fast food restaurant, and I know, honest to goodness, that it was one person that was making the burgers and the fries, and there was only one person that was taking the orders, and they had locked the door because they had no other workers except for them. Where were we, Imani, when that happened? Was it KFC? It was KFC. It was not burgers and fries. It was KFC, and I don't know what happened. Nobody had showed up to work, and it was a bunch of kids in there. I think it was 2 kids and maybe the manager. So no workers. And so this idea that people don't want to work, no, I don't think that that's what it is. I honestly think that a lot of it has to do with people are getting creative in how they're generating their revenue. Would you say that that is true?
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. People are getting more creative. They are finding different ways of generating revenue, just like I have, right? But the one thing that I'm not finna do is I said finna. I said it just like that, yes. The one thing I'm not getting ready to do is make it my only stream. I am fully aware that I have to have multiple streams of income. So I want y'all to be fully aware that you should be doing the same thing. Yes, we know that Facebook is offering people an opportunity to get monetized on the platform. Yes, TikTok is doing the same thing. And so is Instagram. All of the big dogs are fighting for you to become a content creator on their platform. But guess who just joined the fold? Already had been a part of the fold and was killing it at one point. And then here comes Facebook talking about what all they finna do. Yes, honey, just like that. I'm spilling all the tea. I found out today that YouTube wants you to come and do your broadcast in a video style, and they'll pay you 50 grand. So if I were a betting woman and I knew people that had any kind of podcast or anything else, do you think that I would focus on my brand, or would I focus on my gig that's paying me $8, $9 an hour? Because I'm gonna tell you something else I noticed too. Right after the pandemic and people were starting to come out a little bit more, you notice that some of the restaurants and other establishments was paying like $15 an hour, $20 an hour. Now you go down those same streets, they hiring for $11 an hour. Those same businesses. So what that tells me is this. That tells me that it's not even about the money. People want to be happy. People want to be happy. And they're going to do what's in their soul to do, whatever that means. Now, does that mean that everybody is supposed to be out here painting all upside the walls and stuff? Well, at the end of the day, hey, Joe, how are you? Come on in here. We talking about this gas, honey. So I always have to go back and talk about that. But let's finish talking about this portion first. And the biggest thing that I definitely want to share with you guys is the fact that people have options. Like I said, they don't have to just depend on one stream of income. And I don't know anybody who did, because I can remember when I was growing up, my foster mother. Hi, Miss Harbor. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Come on in here. Hey, y'all. Welcome. I'm so glad that y'all here. Listen, let's talk about how our big mamas and our mamas and our grandmothers and stuff did, right? What did they do? I cannot recall ever growing up and not seeing my parents have more than one stream of income. They had a trucking company. They raised foster children, which really didn't give them no money, no way. You know what I mean? They had a daycare, and their son ran the trucking company, right? Exactly, Josette. So in terms of that, we have always been resourceful, especially as women. We have always been resourceful. We know how to make a dollar holler, don't we? We absolutely know how to do that. And that's what I'm talking about tonight. Even though I'm making fun at it, I promise you, I drove home on E today because I was not stopping to put $4.07 worth of gas in my car to turn the corner. I wasn't doing it. My car's on E, y'all. It's on E. So I'm making adult decisions. Oh, okay. Harbor. Okay. Okay. Well, good. Nice to meet you, Mom. Yes. So here's what I want y'all to do. Stick to the Brownstone Center, because when I find out deals, I'm going to let you know. We have some relationships right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up. And I'm gonna let y'all know who some of our relationships are with. We have a relationship with, if you have kids, we have the relationship with the Children's Place. I get special discount codes and stuff like that. I'm gonna start sharing with you guys at that downtime to reevaluate and become resourceful. But there you go. That's right. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? Because let me tell y'all what most of these companies don't realize. Y'all told us what you thought about us when y'all let us go. Right? When COVID first hit, and I absolutely get that you have to look at your company's bottom line, but so do we. And does that mean that at the end of the day that we're making what we deserve? Right? Now, again, that doesn't mean that you're going to jump up and leave your main source of income or what's providing you most of your bread and butter in terms of your benefits and stuff like that. We're not that stupid, but we are very, very resourceful, like you said. There's so many different ways to generate revenue, okay, and save money, like I said earlier. And again, it's Money Mondays. We might as well go on ahead and get this out of the way. You know what I mean? And so tonight, for those of you all who are just now joining, we're talking about how I drove home on E because I wasn't going to stop and put no gas in my car for $4.07. Even though I know when I get up in the morning, gas is going to be higher. I just wasn't going to do it. I couldn't in my heart of hearts do it. Because normally it takes $15 to $20 to fill up my tank. And I already know at $4.07 a gallon, it ain't happening. Right? So during COVID, what most of us did was we decided to find creative ways to generate revenue. And along the way, technology was trying to keep up with what we were doing. So many of us were already doing it. Some of us had online shows like this one. Some of us found out ways to build additional platforms for ourselves. Some of us, even in the beginning of COVID, I'm gonna tell you what happened. When COVID first hit, we had just opened up Brownstone Living and Essentials, the little store that we have in Lovejoy, Georgia.
Hampton.
Is it Hampton? Okay, well, honey, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're right there. Well, anyway, it's in Hampton. Okay. So we got the building and put product in it. But the thing that we realized the most was people were afraid to leave and go anywhere. So we started selling HBA, health and beauty aids, stuff that people needed, things that were going to have to be replenished. And honey, we couldn't keep it. We couldn't keep, what was the name of them shoe things? The Dr. Scholl. Oh, we couldn't keep them. We couldn't keep them. And so we stayed busy during that time, right? And the kids couldn't go to school. And I remember it was Lily's senior year, or it was getting ready to be her senior year. It impacted everything, you know? So she missed out on prom the way that it should have been, all of that. And we just became more resourceful because I didn't know what my company was going to do. Honey, they let go of a bunch of people and they put them on furlough. You know, then they didn't bring some people back and so forth and so on. And I was like, oh, Lord, I need to go ahead and get busy. And I decided that it was best for me to keep that mindset because we honestly don't know. And if we're not controlling the narrative of where our money is coming from, then we honestly still don't know. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, at the end of the day, it's really about being resourceful with our dollars, especially during this time, because I don't see where gas is. We're going to wake up tomorrow and gas going to be $1.99 a gallon anymore. Not even $3 for a while. So what does that mean? We're going to have to get resourceful in how we take one trip to handle all of our business instead of saying, oh, let's go here, let's do that. We might have to start looking at rideshare opportunities like me and Imani just talked about. We might have to look at other things in order for us to bring more food into the house, like what I do. I go to this organization here in town. It's a food co-op, and I pay $10 for a box of food, right? It's for anybody. You don't have to be low income. You don't have to prove anything. You got $10, they'll take your $10 and you will get food. It's fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, sometimes meats, sometimes canned items, boxed items, really good food that you can feed your family for a week or add to it so you're not spending a lot of money at your grocery stores. I always tell people that there's usually something like that in their community or in their area. And you definitely need to pay attention to that, especially as we're getting into such much more leaner times. Okay, I honestly think that we're not going to see the end of this for some time. So what KCCR is doing and what the Brownstone Center is doing is we get these deals. So we have deals with the Children's Place. I'm looking it up. Goalie Nutrition is another one of our partners. We also have Growth Collaborative that specializes in things like Mrs. Myers. I actually get like free stuff from them to try out and stuff. Okay, so we're going to be sharing that with you guys to see if you want to take advantage of some of those sales and have it sent to you, right? How to get cash back on some items. I'm definitely going to be sharing that link after this live is over. Can you smell that, Imani? Do you smell anything?
Mm-hmm. Good.
It smell good? Okay, so we're getting ready to add our sausage to it. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring, I haven't given this pan a name, which I feel really guilty about that too. Okay, I really feel guilty, but I'm going to bring her over here and put her on Roger so you guys can see what we're looking like. And then I'm going to put my sausage in there. How about that? Okay, here we go. I appreciate you guys for coming and hang out with me. Thank you so much. It's like having your girlfriends over. Hey, girl, come on in. Let's set a spell. Talk a little while. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Listen. Come on, y'all. Come on in here. Let's look at that. So this, ooh, look. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I wish y'all could. I'm glad you can smell it because I can't. So this is olive oil and butter with our brownstone blends. Ooh, child. Listen. These are of course garlic. This is garlic. It was a bulb of garlic, like Brenda said, and now these are garlic cloves. And look, the garlic is roasted. This is perfect for a slice of bread. Look at that. Y'all see that? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, and then we're just gonna baste, quote unquote, baste this olive oil and this fresh salted butter onto our potatoes. And here's what I'm getting ready to do to really knock it out the park. And then we're going to put it back in the oven, okay? Is I am going to put our sausage and our onions in our pan. So I'm going to put this here on top. It's going to be fire, y'all. Listen, I said it. Yes, I said it. Fire. Like the kids say, ooh, that's going to be fire. Okay. So we're just going to put this here, right? And then I'm going to put my sausage on top. And I'm going to leave the top off so that our sausage can get that browning. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see if I can pull that back. There we go. Ready? All right. Put those right off in there. Let it get some of that oil and get it to frying just a little bit. Ooh, yes. Come on now. All right. Yes. And guys, this recipe, so first of all, let me tell you some truths. Remember that $10 batch that I get every week? So last week when we went live, if you actually check out that live, you will actually see that the $10.27 grocery haul that I did, when we did the math, it was over $168 worth of groceries, right? This food right here came from that batch. Except the sausage. Okay? Except the sausage. I purchased the sausage and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I was like, oh, this would be pretty cool to kind of, use or whatever. Okay. And I did. I just brought it onto the house. But everything else that you see here was actually purchased at my favorite joint. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to let this steam a little bit, kind of get it still a little hot. I'm going to put the top back on it. And then we're going to take it off and let it brown a little bit. And then we're going to try it out. We're going to take pictures for reels and everything. Isn't that going to be nice? Yes. Okay. So let's talk a little bit further about the Brownstone Center and KCCR. How do you get KCCR? All you have to do, there we go. Is that better? Oh, that's even worse. Okay. So all you have to do to become a listener of KCCR is just download the app. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So we have some things that are happening over the next week that I would encourage you to become a part of. Number one, we have a new program. It's a 5-day challenge for free that starts next week. I'm going to be dropping the link for you guys to register, called Your Marching Orders. It's just for March. It's called, again, Your Marching Orders. Guess what else, folks? We have what's called our most engaged participant for the month of March. And for you guys who are going to be sharing, you're going to be commenting, you're going to be talking, you're going to be commenting on some of the hot topics that we're getting ready to drop. Honey, we got one for tomorrow. The topic for tomorrow, I'm ready because I'm going to post it in the Brownstone Center, is why don't you go to church no more? Literally, just like that. Why don't you go to church no more? And this is not to dog anybody else that doesn't, because guess what, folks? I stopped going years ago. But I have my reasons why, okay? Being a part of ministry in some sense of the word, and knowing that I was ordained and all of that stuff, it got to me. And I'll tell you something else. I learned a lot being behind the scenes. I'll put it to you like that. So I stopped going years ago. But it's not about me. The question is, why don't you go to church no more? And it'll be like an entire article and all of that. And you guys will be able to respond and kind of share it with your friends and other people that you are Facebook friends or whatever, and let them know that this is where we're going to be talking about this kind of stuff. We get ready to get real deep, honey. And then we're going to do like an entire live show about it so we can get more in depth into what's happening with our churches. Because something that I noticed this Sunday when we were driving back from Fayetteville was, even though it was midday, most churches, especially Black churches, let's just call it what it is, usually aren't closed, or they don't stop. They usually foot stomping until 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, chicken, cold in the back, all of that, right? So they were all closed. And you're not going to tell me that COVID has you closed if I see the pastor and the deacon and all of y'all in Walmart without your mask on. So that's not what it is. So what is holding people back from going to church now? Why don't you go to church no more? That's our topic for tomorrow. And share it. We're going to be sharing it. And here's something else. Listening to the Brownstone and listening to KCCR is definitely going to be helpful. Number one, because we play a lot of old school music. That's getting ready to change. That's definitely getting ready to change. But we do want you to start listening, because we've got some shows that literally start this week. We have Urban Minimalist. Their show is actually going to be starting this evening, I believe. Not sure if they've loaded it yet or not, but it's called Tunes and Tingles, and it's where you're listening to ASMR and all of that noise, and I guess brushing the hair and all of that. But then it's downtime music. So if you want to check that out, I would encourage you to listen in this evening. Normally it's slow jams and stuff like that on, but we're going to replace that with Urban Minimalists Tunes and Tingles. It's a 1-hour show. It's kind of helping you to relax, relate, release, and get ready to go down for the night, and help you to release the melatonin. So it's very therapeutic. We did a test run on the show last week, and I totally felt the vibe. I absolutely understood, because at first I didn't, and I was like, well, what you mean? And then play some music, mellow, and then, but it was an awesome vibe. I totally got it. Up next, we have DeCarlo Collins, who has his show that starts this week on KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. Download the app, iOS or the Android. His show is called The B-Side, where he is going to be representing new music artists and artists that are independent, but also those songs that you didn't even know was as hot as they are because the label wanted to put out the other stuff, right? Now, he also has a show called Ear Hustling Radio, and that's a podcast that will also be available to you on demand. I have a podcast as well. It's called the Day Shifters Podcast. That too will be on demand by the end of the week. So when you open up the app, you're going to tap on the 3 lines over in the upper left-hand corner, kind of goof around with it a little bit, and you'll see on-demand episodes, and they're just called podcasts. Something else that you can do with the app is you can send us shout outs, and we play those on the air. Okay. Now, something else that's happening as well, since I have discovered that I can go live and this audio can be played on the station, is KCCR's Day Shift will air for 1 hour every day instead of 2 hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because it only makes sense. Because then I'm able to broadcast live, talk to you guys here, hold that conversation, and then you're able to listen to it later, right before what? The hot lunch mix. Yes, I said lunch. Yes. Yeah. So go ahead and take a listen to that. That's a lot of fun. And we have different DJs like DJ Al. We have DJ Tony T that's been with us since I was at terrestrial radio, y'all. He's been rocking with me that long, and he always sends me new mixes. So I'm very appreciative of that. We also have Real News from Alan Edwards and his team, and they actually work with us to make sure that the news is updated. You'll get news and information that you can use all throughout your workday until 10:30 at night. And then we have KJ in the Hall. His show starts this weekend on Saturday. It's only 1 hour. And if I were you as a parent or a grandparent, you might want to listen to what this kid is talking about. Not because he's my son, but because he's talking about the games. He's talking about what's coming out. He's talking about the music that they're listening to. And it would be great if you guys would take some time to kind of listen to that. So there we have it. Y'all, I'm excited, because we got some other stuff coming up, and it's called the Sunday Brunch Live. Yes. Well, we're going to be sipping on more of this. We talked about it briefly today in our staff meeting. And what we have decided we're going to do is we're going to be taking the Sunday brunch on the road based upon where our listeners are. And I think that that is awesome. So, of course, yes, this Saturday. Hey, Remy, how are you? Come on in here, girl. So listen. Here's what I want y'all to know. The Sunday Brunch Live was a thing that we were actually going to do pre-COVID. But COVID hit and I had to stop everything. We had done the advertising. We had set up everything. We had our caterer, DJ, all of that really set up, ready to rock and roll. And then COVID hit and we had to stop. And so we've decided that with, the loosening of some things and really kind of following what the CDC guidelines are. And of course, one of my homegirls is an MD. So she's been giving me the tea on the side. You know what I'm saying? So girl, go ahead. You can start. You can slow down, take it easy. Not yet. We can do XYZ. So following those guidelines, we're looking at if the numbers stay the way that they are and they're on the downside, we are going to be showing some love to the cities in the US of A that has shown KCCR the most love. So we're going to start with, of course, the biggest city that's showing us the love every single day is Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is showing us major love. The next city, y'all ready for this, is Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Can y'all believe that? Pine Bluff. The next city after that is going to be Dallas, Texas. So we're going to take the Sunday Brunch Live on the road, okay? And I think that that's going to be a lot of fun, all right? We're going to be playing a mashup of jazz and gospel, and you're going to be able to enjoy yourself with some mimosas and some great brunch and beautiful music and some cocktails, honey. And listen, the Sunday Brunch is not only about jazz and gospel, it is about every lesson that I teach during the Sunday Brunch. And our mantra with the Sunday Brunch, when you listen to it on Sundays, is we are here to help you rise and shine for your life. And so that is what is going to be our mantra and our tagline for every live event that we do for the Sunday Brunch. So under the Sunday Brunch, we have a couple of things that we're super excited to extend to you guys. And again, thank you guys for those of you who have purchased. Shipments went out today. We're excited about that. So what I really need to do is go on ahead and put in the, your tracking ID so y'all can track it for those of you all who did order. So I did forget to do that. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But here's some of our blends right here. This is our garlic lemon pepper blend, and we also have our everyday blend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to show you one of the boxes. Y'all were in my inbox. I'm going to show you our mock-up box. You all were in my inbox so tough. We didn't even get an opportunity to get the boxes printed with the stuff on it. But this is a mock-up, okay? So don't laugh at this, right? But this is what you get for your purchase. This is what you get. You get the entire set with the 4 spices, the everyday blend, garlic, lemon, pepper, turmeric, jerk, And you also get your cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg blend. You also will receive 4 recipe cards. I don't know where they are, but they should be in here. Okay, there they are. So you get 4 recipe cards that you can use for the spices in here and the instructions on there. Now, for one of you guys, I know who has a site issue, we printed them full slide. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. And then also, you get a free towel set, a kitchen towel set for your kitchen. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be sharing the link with you guys in the Brownstone Center and also on the Sunday Brunches Facebook page and also on my personal page. So this is pretty cute, right? So you'll be able to purchase that. Right now, I know that we dropped the price on it. And well, we dropped the price almost immediately because this was a doozy to put together. But I wanted to make sure that you guys were able to share in some of the spices that y'all was asking me about. And y'all was sending me inboxes like, when is it going to be ready? When is it going to be ready? I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just make it available. But this is what it comes in right here until we can get the printed boxes. Because y'all didn't want to wait until April. So, okay, we went ahead and got some of these. And we're sending these out. So we're excited about that. All right. Now, a couple of other things. Becoming a most involved or most engaged. Thank you so much, Freemie. I appreciate that. So becoming a most engaged participant on the Brownstone Center is going to give you an opportunity to win some prizes. And that's all I'm going to say. You could probably win one of them. You can win some of our artisan soaps. Which is a part of Brownstone Living and Essentials as well. Okay, so all of this is falling under the auspices of the Brownstone Center and the Sunday Brunch. Remember, the challenge is coming up next week. You don't want to miss that. The link will be out by Wednesday. Okay, you don't want to miss it. It's absolutely free. It's a 5-day challenge and it's called your marching orders. Why? Because this is March, boo. And if you missed the Sunday Brunch show on Sunday, I'll post the link so you can see it again. Hey, cuz, how you doing? Come on in. So this is what we have for this evening. So we talked about money and how high this gas is and how I had to make adult decisions. And I came on to the house on E. I'm sorry, I had to say it again. I came on to the house on E. Listen, I was not ready. We also talked about being resourceful. And so what I want to do is I would love to come back probably on Wednesday evening when I do tips, topics, and talk again. And I am going to be doing a work from home type of tips, topics, and talk for you guys. I've done it before, but for those of you all who are not familiar, I have been working from home in some capacity since Aaliyah, my baby girl, was born. Literally. She was like 5 or 6 months old, and I realized Walmart was not it for me, okay? So I had to make some adult decisions so that I could be home for her, and I started working from home before it became super, super popular, okay? So I can share a ton of information with you guys about what it takes to work from home and make it work for yourself, because I literally had to budget how my money was going to be made every single day, and I didn't stop until I made X amount of dollars per day. That's a true story. I really did that, so that I could survive and be there for the kids and so forth. Okay. Oh, that's your birthday month? Girl, you better tell me when your birthday is so I can give you a shout out and we can show you some love on the Brownstone Center. Go ahead and like the page. I know you already have, sweetie. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we're looking like, because y'all just done got hot in here. Ooh, come on now. Come on. And for anybody that follows me from, oh my God, y'all, it's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, y'all see that Steve coming up off of that 328? Oh, your birthday coming up, Remy. Okay, girl, I see you. Remy, if I ever figure out a way to broadcast on Bigo while I'm doing all of these other platforms, I'm going to do it. Y'all want to see how I look? Let me show you how I look. Y'all ready? Oh, my God. Look at that.
I'm so hungry.
Monty says she's so hungry.
I ate all day.
Oh, baby. So what I have here are potatoes in olive oil and real salted butter. We have garlic cloves from bulbs of garlic. We have onion, and we have just some fresh, mild cut sausage, smoked sausage that is just a hint of pepper in there, right? Y'all, look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What y'all think we ought to do? You can hear the steam. Okay. I love it. I love it. It looks so good. So who wants to be my taste tester out of my children?
Hey,
You know you're going to have to be on the camera. You good with that?
no. I'm not moving. And I want my head.
I don't, yeah. We just at the house, honey. Listen.
You got
Y'all.
this spoon?
No, I'm going to put it on a plate for you. Okay, get you a fork, honey. Okay, so my daughter is here, Miss Imani, and she is going to taste it. Ruby said, me? Let's eat. Girl, we about to eat, honey. Listen. So let's get us a couple of these sausages. Wait a minute.
I ain't ate all day.
Huh?
I ain't ate all. I'm talking to the people. You know I ain't ate all day, but I haven't
Okay.
eaten. I can
Hand me
tell
your
you.
plate. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit, okay? Wait. We're gonna put a little bit of this butter on it and get some of that brownstone blends and sprinkle on top of there. All right. Okay, hang on. And I have some garlic I want to put on there. Give you a little garlic clove so you can kind of press it on there.
Oh, it's opposite. Oh.
See that? So she is using brownstone blends. And Imani's like, why is it so little? Because I want her to try it first.
I didn't say that.
Okay, there you go. Ready? She's going to sprinkle a little everyday blends on there. Amen.
Did you put it up close enough to the thing so they can see it?
Yeah.
I felt like you when you were showing it.
Hey, J Rock, what's going on with you, bro? What's happening? All right, so you ready? Imani's going to test out our food. And I'm going to sip on this wine. It's hot now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all right?
It's so flavorful.
Amen. Hallelujah. Yes.
It's
Yes.
so good. I'm so hungry.
Put a little garlic on there.
This a big old piece of. Oh, okay, it's smushy.
Yeah, smushy. So
Oh, is
go
that what
ahead.
happened?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and put your little taste on there.
I love garlic too. Mmm.
You dig it?
Yep, this is an ASMR moment.
This is an ASMR moment?
Mhm.
Okay, I can't. Can you explain to the people what ASMR is?
It's like any sound or visual that relaxes you. You know, some people like the sound of people eating.
I can't stand it. I think that is the worst sound in the world.
People, before they go to bed, if your tingle is sound of people eating, they go find videos of people eating.
Yes. Just like I find videos of people that do their journals, and I watch them all night.
Those are your tingles.
That's my tingle.
Does it relax you?
It does not relax me, but it helps me to go, ooh.
No, you're not supposed to be extremely stimulated. You're supposed to be relaxed.
Well, I do it along with them. Does that
What's
help?
something that relaxes you?
Sleep.
Oh my God. Something other than sleep that relaxes you.
The Golden Girls.
Okay, well.
The Golden Girls. Yes. The Golden Girls relaxes me. It really does. It really does.
Y'all
That's why
ever-
I watch it.
Y'all
all
ever
night.
turn the TV on
and just leave it on.
just to go to sleep?
That's me.
That's an example.
And I'm gonna tell you what does it for me when I
Or
listen to it.
rain.
Rain. Yes. I'm gonna tell you something else that does it for me. So like sometimes at night, I haven't done it since we've been in this house, but I'll leave the window open
Mm-hmm.
and I will sleep literally right up under the window. But the way that my bed is set up now, I can't, and I could hear the rustle of the trees.
Mm.
That does it for me too.
Yeah, rustling.
Yep. So like
rummaging.
the noise of the trees running together, especially if it's like autumn or something,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm able to relax. But I'll tell you something that I tell you, and I know it's so funny. I remember when you all were real small, maybe 9, 10 years old. Y'all knew after y'all, it must be 5. Say something.
Put a little more blend on there.
Amen. Yes.
Yep, that's it right there, Mom. Yep.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Guess what I'm going to do? We're going to post this recipe and photos, and it will be available where? In my link. You'll be able to grab it there. And we're going to put this on Reels too. So go ahead and check out my Reels. So here's the deal with Reels. You have to follow the Reels. I found that out. So go to my, go to the Sunday brunch. You can find the Reels there, but you do have to follow it if you want to see it. Y'all, I'm excited. It must be good. She quiet.
She
That's
told me
excellent.
my only job was to taste it. Now she's trying to put me to work. What do you want me to do?
Nothing, just eat. Go ahead and eat. Y'all, guess what? Tomorrow morning, bring a sample to work. Joseph said, bring a sample to work. So I probably will. And yeah, so this is the end of our broadcast. Oh, look at that garlic. It's calling my name. I call your name, girl, whenever I get lonely, babe. I call, and then she gonna leave play right here. You see how she do? That's all right. But listen, y'all, this is what we're going to do. We're getting ready to shut it down. Now, anybody that knows me, and I know Remy knows, I will come on here like I was on Bigo, honey, and I stay on here 5-6 hours. That's how we used to do on Sundays when we were doing What's for Brunch live. You all have it going on. Haven't seen daughter in a long time. She sounds different. Guess all grown up. Yes, Imani is.
I'll be 28.
She will be 28. So listen, we're getting ready to wrap it up. Have a good one to you too as well, Josette. 3 things that I want you to do before we wrap it up. First of all, number 1, go ahead and download the app KCCR Radio, the Brownstone. I will see you guys in the morning. And guess what else, folks? Guess what? 3 things I want you to do. Love your life. You only get one. Live your life to the fullest, because one day you're not going to be here. You might as well embrace every single ounce of your time on this planet and breathe through every single moment. I will see you guys tomorrow for another edition of The Day Shift in the morning, probably around 7. Oh my God. Grab your coffee. Let's talk about what's in the news. I'll see you then. Good night.